This story is about a fake teacher who goes crazy in her own students' love. And to get her, she goes to the extreme of shamelessness. We are going to know in today's story. So, at the beginning of the story, we are shown a young boy named Jason, who is not only a student, but also a social media personality, and he has many followers on Facebook, because singing is Jason's passion. After this, we are shown a Catholic school, where Jason's parents, after summer vacation, have come to drop Jason and his sister, Joey, to school. The same Sarah is shown to a girl named Sarah, who is Joey's roommate, and she likes Jason. Jason's father wants Jason to stop singing and focus on his studies, but Jason wants to make music his profession. The same sister Rebecca is shown, who is Jason and Joey's teacher, and she promises Jason's parents that she will take care of Jason and Joey. After this, Sister Rebecca meets the new teacher of the school, Sister Sophia, who has her first day in school today. She tells Sophia the rules of this school, that there is a protocol for teachers here, that they come to school without makeup, after which Sister Sophia starts removing her lipstick. After this, Sister Rebecca starts showing Sophia the whole school. So there she meets Jason. So Sister Rebecca introduces her to her new teacher, Sister Sophia. But Sophia sees that Jason is a little upset today, on which Sister Rebecca tells her that Jason had an accident with his father's car in a state of intoxication. Since then, Jason's dad has been upset with him. And along with being a student, Jason also has a social media personality. Now after this, as soon as Sophia comes to her room, then she looks at Jason on her laptop and starts getting attracted to him, and kisses Jason on the laptop, from which it is found that Sophia already knows Jason. Now the next day she goes to attend her first class, and gives her intro to all the students, but in the meantime, seeing Jason and Sarah talking, she puts Sarah in front, on which Sarah gets very angry. But seeing this, Jason's sister Joey feels a little weird, because in a Catholic school, teachers do not behave in this way. Now as soon as Sophia opens the book, then Joey says that everyone prays before the class starts, after which Sophia, instead of praying herself, she tells Joey to pray, after which Joey prays, and along with him, all the students also start praying. Then Joey sees that Sophia is not praying, and she tells this to her brother Jason. That's when Jason gets Sarah's message. That's why he doesn't pay much attention to what Joey says. Now after school, Sophia meets Jason and asks, "Is Sarah your girlfriend?" Then Jason says that I don't have a girlfriend. Hearing this, Sophia is very happy. But the next morning she sees Jason and Sarah kissing, and sending Jason to class, she starts scolding Sarah, on which Sarah says that you don't know me. I am that man's daughter who gives funds to this school. But Sophia doesn't care about this, and she tells her to stay away from Jason. Now after class, Sophia tells Jason to stop. And she says that you said that you don't have a girlfriend. Then what were you doing with Sarah? On which Jason has no answer to this. After which Sophia says that you come to my chamber once. Now after a while, when Jason goes to meet Sophia, he sees that Sophia is moisturizing her body. Actually, Sophia had deliberately kept the door of her room open, so that Jason would be attracted to her by seeing her in this condition. Now the next morning, Sophia asks Jason, why didn't he come to meet her? On which Jason says that he had forgotten. Now Jason and Joey have been to school for a week, and on the weekend, their parents have come to take them to their house. There, Sister Sophia does not feel good without Jason. That's why she takes a leave from school, with the excuse of her aunt's illness, from Sister Rebecca. Here at home, Jason tells his dad that he will take a year off from school and work on his passion. But his dad wants him to focus on his studies, on which there is a debate between the two, and Jason gets angry and comes out, and he is singing alone outside. Meanwhile, Sophia comes to Jason's house with her car, and is secretly enjoying his singing. That's when Jason gets a call from Sarah, which makes Sophia angry. And that's when Sophia's foot accidentally bumps into something. And when the voice comes, Jason starts moving towards her. But that's when Jason gets a message from Joey, and he goes back inside. Now Sophia somehow wants to get Sarah away from Jason. That's why she takes her first move, in which she goes to Sarah's room at night and puts drugs in her book. But when she comes out, she meets Sister Rebecca. So she tells her that she heard someone's voice. That's why she came here to see. Meanwhile, Joey wakes up from his sleep, who lives in Sarah's room. And after hearing both, he starts doubting Sophia. Now in the next morning class, Sophia tells all the students to open the same page, on which she had put drugs in the same page of Sarah's book. After which she catches Sarah with the drugs, and tells her that she will get a very big punishment for this. After which the news spreads to the whole school, which suspends Sarah from school. After this, Sophia tells Sister Rebecca that if you want to save the school's reputation, then you should also look for the boys' room, on which Sister Rebecca looks for Jason and his friends' rooms, and she finds a bottle of alcohol from Jason's bed. Actually, this work is also done by Sophia. But Jason tells the teachers that I don't know where this bottle came from and who kept it. If you suspend me, then my life will be ruined for that work. Which I didn't actually do. And if my dad finds out about this, then this time he will kill me. Hearing this, Sophia gives him a suggestion, in which Jason's punishment will be that he will do all the work of the school for a week, which is often done by the sisters here. And Jason also agrees for this. Now after this, we are shown a scene from the past, how Sophia saw Jason on social media, and she became a fan of his songs and his voice. And to meet Jason, a sister named Sophia, who was about to be transferred to the same school, she murdered him and put him in his place. And by changing all the documents in his place, she became Sister Sophia and entered the school. Now the story comes in the present time, where we can see that Jason is doing the work of the school and planting the plants. At the same time, Sophia comes there, and she starts provoking him with the excuse of helping him. While Joey is noticing all this, now in the next scene, we see that Sophia finally crosses all the religious limits, and enters Jason's room at night, and as soon as she enters, she turns on the mobile recording, and takes off the necklace from her neck. Then Jason wakes up, and he sees that Sister Sophia is in front of him, and he feels strange. But Sophia tries to mislead Jason in her style, and comes close and kisses Jason. But Jason was afraid that all this is a sin, and he should not do all this. But on Sophia's persuasion, he falls into her trap, and finally, both become intimate by being very close to each other. Now in the next scene, we can see that Jason regrets and goes to the church to confess to his father that he has committed a very big sin. Now as soon as he starts apologizing to his father, then he sees that Sophia is there instead of his father, and she comes there and sits on his lap and kisses him. And once again, both become intimate there. Now a week after this incident, and Jason goes to his house, where he gets Sarah's message, in which she invites him to a party at night. At the same time, Sophia is also leaving the school. But then she hears Sister Rebecca talking to another school's father about the real Sophia, from which she learns that her father already knows the real Sophia. As soon as she hears this, she gets scared and starts moving towards the car. But then Sister Rebecca looks at her and says, "Where are you going?" On which Sophia makes an excuse of her aunt's medical emergency and leaves. Now that night, Jason tells his dad that he is invited to Sarah's house for a party, but his dad refuses to let him go. As a result, there is always an argument between the two. After which Jason leaves for Sarah's house without his dad's permission. And Sophia also follows him. Now Jason goes to Sarah's house and drinks a lot, after which Sarah takes him to a room, and they both start kissing each other. But in the meantime, Jason remembers the intimate scene he had with Sophia, after which he leaves with a beer bottle. But the police catch him with an open beer bottle. But then Sophia comes and tells the police that Jason is mentally disturbed, and she convinces them to let Jason go, after which the police let him go. Now Jason tells Sophia that he cannot go home in a state of intoxication. So Sophia takes him to a hotel room. There we see that Jason's mother tells his dad that she should give Jason 1 year for his passion. Upon which Jason's dad agrees and goes to bring him home. Here, after bringing Jason to the room, Sophia starts taking off her clothes, so that the two can be intimate again. But Jason starts doubting that she is following him everywhere. And he says that whatever we have done so far is really a big sin. And I am not able to get out of this regret. And now we will never do all this again. But Sophia says that there are a lot of similarities between the two of us, and we both do not understand each other, and we both met each other so that we can live together. But Jason does not listen to Sophia, and he leaves Sophia there, which makes Sophia very angry. Jason's father finds him there, and tells him that he has forced Jason somewhere, and he apologizes to him and tells him to give him a chance. Now the next morning when Jason and Joey leave for school, Sophia is also there. And she sees them and starts the car and leave. Then Joey sees that car, and she comes to school and finds that car, and through the number she checks online, which tells her that the car is registered under Sophia's name, which makes Joey believe that it was Sophia who was standing outside his house. While Jason goes to his room, Sophia finds him lying unconscious, which makes him nervous and tries to give him mouth-to-mouth oxygen to wake him up, but he finds out that Sophia is pretending. On which Jason gets angry at Sophia and says that I will report this to my father. But Sophia does not care about this. And she says that if you report this, then I will also tell everyone that how you have crossed all the limits of shamelessness with a teacher being a student. Now Jason understands that he is badly trapped. Then Joey calls him and tells him about Sophia's car, on which Jason tells him not to tell anyone about this. Now we see that after the prayer in the class, Sister Rebecca has brought Sarah back again, which makes Sophia very angry, And outside the class, Sophia starts explaining the rules to Sister Rebecca. That how you can give permission to Sarah to go back to school. On which Sister Rebecca says that don't teach me the rules. I know what to do and what not to do. And you learn to pray first. Now on one hand Jason is singing in the joy of Sarah's return. On the other hand, Sophia gets angry and starts behaving like a psycho. After this we see that when Sarah was taking a bath. Then Sophia goes there and hits her head on the wall and kills her. And then she drops the soap and tries to make this murder look like a normal accident. After this, when Joey goes to take a bath, then she sees Sarah dead and starts screaming. After this, Sarah's body is taken for postmortem. Meanwhile, seeing Sarah's body, Joey says that this has never happened while taking a shower for so many years. Something is definitely wrong here. Now the next day after praying in the church, when Sophia comes out. Then Jason tells Sophia that you must have done something. To which Sophia says that the police has declared it an accident. And anyway, there is no culprit here. And you are the biggest culprit who has had an affair with a nun. Saying this, she starts showing him that MMS, which she had recorded while being intimate. And she says that if you say anything about Sarah, then I will make this MMS viral on social media. Now the next day morning, when Sophia sees Jason and Joey going home. So this time, she makes an excuse of her aunt's death from Sister Rebecca and leaves from there. And that same night, Jason and his family go to a restaurant for dinner, but there they see that Sister Sophia has also come here. After this, Sophia gives her intro to Jason's parents. On which her dad asks her to join him. But Jason does not want her to sit here. But his dad arranges for Sophia to sit. And she sits with him. But Jason starts feeling uncomfortable. And his sister Joey notices all this. At the same time, Sister Rebecca tries to find out the place where Sophia's aunt died to send flowers. From which she learns that no one died there. And neither is it Sophia's address. Here, at Joey's behest, Jason tells his sister everything. How he slowly got trapped in Sophia's trap. And Sophia has also made an MMS of their intimacy, so he can't do anything. After which both together make a plan that whether she is the real Sophia or not, we will look for evidence. Now the next day we see that Sister Rebecca had a suspicion on Sophia on the night call. That's why she calls Sophia to her room and says that since you have come, something or the other is going wrong. And as soon as you came, I suspended my best students. And now the false news of your aunt's death has also been caught. Saying this, she is about to go to complain to her father. Then Sophia hits Sister Rebecca with a lamp and injures her. There we see that Jason and Joey reach Sophia's room to find evidence against her. There they find the real Sophia's laptop and also the girl's laptop who has come here as Sophia, whose real name is Laura. And they see that she has saved many pictures of Jason. Seeing this, they both understand that Laura has come here with a full plan. Now they go to tell this to Sister Rebecca. That's when they meet Sophia, i.e. Laura. And she sees her laptop in Jason's hand and understands that his secret has been revealed. But while expressing her madness to Jason, she says that all the songs you have sung, they were all for me. By this, Jason and Joey understand that this girl has completely become a psycho. After which they start moving forward. But then Sophia hits Joey with a lamp, by which Jason gets angry and starts strangling him. Then she kicks Jason in the middle of his legs, by which he falls down in pain and becomes unconscious. After which, she is about to hit Joey again with the same lamp. That's when Sister Rebecca comes there and snatches the lamp from his hand. But she also starts hitting Sister Rebecca. That's when Jason comes to his senses and takes out a screwdriver from his pocket and hits Sophia in the back, by which Sophia dies there. After this, we are shown the day of school graduation. In which Jason's dad gifts Joey his mom's car and Jason a new guitar. And while showing this scene, this great story ends here. So friends, how did you like this story? Do write in the comment. See you with another interesting story.